Hello and welcome to Capacity TV. My name is Saf Malik, a Deputy Editor at Capacity Media. We're here at ITW 2025 and I'm delighted to be joined by Kerstin Baumgart, Product Director at T Wholesale. Kerstin, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Kerstin, we've got a couple of questions here. Why has Deutsche Telekom decided to consolidate its wholesale activities?
So we decided to bring together the wholesale units because we saw a strong demand of cross-national products and services and solutions, and we want to provide our customers with end-to-end solutions. And therefore, we thought it is very good looking and starting from the customer end and starting from the demand we are seeing, and also providing our customers one face to the customer. Yeah. So that was the reason why we founded and brought together the units.
And what would you say is the vision and mission behind the newly rebranded organization?
So what we want to provide our customer with is really international connectivity, global connectivity. We want to really offer them a seamless user experience. That is our mission. And we have very different and distinct businesses inside our wholesale business. And probably it makes sense to explain a bit what we are dealing with. So first is the B2C wholesale business that is very much dedicated to the German market. Then we have the B2B wholesale unit, which is the international lease line business, providing B2B customers. And then last but not least, we have the international and global connectivity business, which is dealing with both roaming and the digital communication pieces. So therefore, we have very different missions and also very different mission statements here, because we are dealing with three different and distinct businesses and also very different customers in this direction. Yeah.
And we're almost halfway through 2025. How has the integration process been so far? And what are the key milestones that you guys have achieved?
So what we see is that there was a strong energy flow, I would say, in the team. Everybody was really trying to work together, starting also a lot of initiatives. And we started with bringing the teams together, creating international teams, also creating global account reviews where we really bring the national, the international teams together, have a look on the accounts and the opportunities we are seeing there. So therefore, that was one of the biggest achievements, I would say. Second is that we also think about a joint portfolio and looking into the national and the international parts of it. And for instance, we have seen that there is a demand also in the international business for optional services based on these lines. And we provided these also to the international customers. On the other side, we also saw that there is a strong demand in the German market for IP services. And therefore, we also brought this portfolio piece into the German organization. And that is really, I think, a best practice sharing that is also bringing new products and services to life. So that is what we are working on.
And how is the organization going to leverage its combined strength to compete on a global scale?
So what I think the team is doing a brilliant job really here in bringing all these to life. We see that there is a strong need and a strong demand also because new players coming into the market. We see that there is hyperscalers coming in. There are also software providers coming in. We see a lot of market demand from new kids on the block, new providers coming into it. And we see that there is a strong demand also for the international business in international solutions and that. International players coming in, German players going abroad. So we see that there is a long growth story also for us to drive on. I think an impetus also in the market is that we see that there are a lot of growth coming in from artificial intelligence applications. That is also something where you obviously need an infrastructure which is really solid, which is resilient, and which is also very broad dimensioned. So therefore, there is a strong need also for secure infrastructure. And that is one of the growth topics we are seeing in the international business.
And with regards to T Wholesale as a brand, how does that complement and how does that contribute to the perception of Deutsche Telekom?
Yeah, so we decided to go closer and come closer to the T because we think that the T is and Telekom, Deutsche Telekom is a very valuable brand, standing for reliability, standing also for trust, providing best networks, providing best products. And we thought that, okay, that is also what we are standing for as T Wholesale. Yeah, we are also standing for providing our customers and their end customers the best experience they can have. So therefore, it was for us quite straightforward to be closer to the brand and also express our competency with this brand, and also be a bit part of the T family in a way, because we are at the moment rebranding quite a few other brands in the market, and therefore we thought as T Wholesale it makes very much sense to bring and join forces here and really put the customer at the heart of the business. So that is what we are striving for.
And which areas would you say are most important for the German global wholesale market in the coming years? And how do you foresee this merger impacting the company's growth? And what kind of future opportunities does it give you?
So as I said earlier, so I think there is a huge opportunity in artificial intelligence. We think that there is a strong need for resilient networks. There is also a strong need for a cloud, sovereign clouds, but also I think there is a mixture of cloud demands we are seeing at the moment. So we are seeing also redundancy. There's a lot of, I think there's a huge topic in providing redundant infrastructure for us. And we see a huge demand in intelligent networks providing network APIs. We see that there is a strong demand from developers, also from big brands, hyperscalers, digital natives, to get more information directly from our networks. And I think that is a real big chance for us to grow as a telco industry, to provide network APIs to the big brands and to the channels. And that is something we are really striving for. We think that is it's a telco universe we are talking here, because in the end we are providing omnichannel experience, and that is what we want to offer. We want to offer an omnichannel experience across all communication channels. So be it SMS, be it A2P, be it RCS. So there are a lot of different channels, and also network API offers a lot of opportunity in there. So I'm quite happy that we are stepping into there, and that we also both with Aduna, but also with our market approach, we are addressing these needs.
Many opportunities for T Wholesale in the future, I think it's fair to say. Kerstin, thank you so much for joining us here today at ITW 2025.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Capacity TV.